That's a very good option. And it's going to drop for Calvin.
What a shot by Calvin.
Coming up right after this quick break. There it is once again.
What a shot.
While he wants full effort, he's also reminding his players to be smart with their energy. For Coach Yang, this game is all about matira, matibay, and the goal is...
Well, you have to really understand Calvin as an offensive player. Once he gets that basketball, he squares up and attacks.
Here's Calvin. Nice matchup there against Malonzo.
Yes.
That's going to drop for Calvin.
And he's been
without Bo Belga.
Yes, Bo Belga would have made a big difference as far as size is concerned, plus the fact he can actually shoot. And he is big, that's for sure. But
Jim Mamuyak has 14 points in this game, and we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here this first quarter. As Calvin Oftana says, wait a minute, let me do some more.
TNT outscored the El Paso Painters 39-22. And they're continuing to outplay Rain or Shine here in the fourth and final. As Calvin Oftana.
In Rain or Shine, they're finally responding here in game 3.
Oftana with a challenge 3 makes mincemeat of the defense. Wow.
You can't do anything about that if you're in the fourth team foul. And he was isolated against Calvin. Look at those two shots by Calvin Oftana. This was defended so well by Santillan. The challenge is there, but just better offense from Calvin.
And look at how deep.
Now we're seeing the skill set.
One of the import defenders of Coach Yang. Here's Oftana trying to go to work. And scores on that layup. Back in is Noko. Arakut will check right back in for Asisio as well. See that inside incursion here from Oftana.
For Jonard Clarito, although we anticipated no longer having double-digit rebounds against TNT, he couldn't help but still feel frustrated whenever TNT would deny him an opportunity to rebound.
Here, let's take a look at that again. Mike Malonzo fouling Calvin Oftana off this tough look. Take a look at that. Finishing under duress, 2 red shirts on him. It didn't matter. Game. To Jordan Heading, Calvin Oftana asking for it against Mike Malonzo. It has been Calvin Oftana's half. That time scoring off the glass.
Just needed a little space, and then burst going to the baseline.
Calvin Oftana has been feeling it, Coach. He's been scoring whichever way he wanted. That time, the score
again. That's about the 3rd time that he did that one.
Let's take a look at that again, Coach, because Calvin Oftana has been in his bag, working against Mike Malonzo there, who barely avoided a landing spot violation. Take a look at that again. As Calvin Oftana, Coach, it doesn't matter the degree of it.
Oh, she could have taken the shot.
Would have made it.
But oh.
Here's Calvin Oftana. Working against Gabe Norwood that time.
Oh!
Calvin Oftana with a basket and one.
Got the contact from Gabe. Let's take a look at this move. Half spin. Oh, up and under.
And Calvin Oftana against one of the best defenders in the league, and Gabe Norwood able to score and get the foul as well. So it has been still catch up to those numbers, Coach, because Adrian Nocum is known to be one of those guys who can get hot in a hurry. But here's RR Pogoy! Oh, Pogoy is having a game for himself.
Oh, yes. Pogoy.
Clip. But then take a look at this. Fresh off the timeout, Adrian Nocum thinks and looks and waits for the screen that never came, and RR Pogoy took advantage.
Yeah, scoring that 4-point shot. You know, he has taken. That was a good timing there by Rosser. Getting that block shot.
Oh, the spin from RR Pogoy, and TNT using their defense to fuel their offense.
Oh, yes.
At the play of defending, Coach. Normally, it's more keyed in, more focused, but still, against a tough Magnolia team in the quarterfinals, nothing.
And you know, obviously it's going to be very hard for TNT to stop the threes of Rain or Shine.
RR Pogoy answers back with 3 of his own.
Because that's the reason why they win games and championships.
RR Pogoy, one of his own against Jonard Clarito. is Calvin Oftana. Swing that around to Simon Enciso. Oh, finding them wide open, cutting RR Pogoy.
Now, while he credited the defense for holding Rain or Shine to just 41 points, he emphasized the need to find more scoring opportunities. He also gave an update on Jordan Heading, who sat out the second quarter. He is still not 100%.
Take a look at that last one. Here playing with RR Pogoy. It's a two-man game there, returning it. 71 to 70 here. As RR Pogoy takes it strong again. He has been a scoring machine here for TNT. The scientific name is talus. So hindi niya makita yung talus niya. As of course, Gian Mamuyak has been a key factor in this game. RR Pogoy scoring as well. Yeah. Of course, in the playoffs, it's a bit harder considering everyone's more keyed in. As RR Pogoy stops, elevates, and scores.
Almost another heroic play coming from LA Tenorio.
CJ on the drive, all the way!
Opportunistic sequence for CJ Perez. The half-court
But
set.
when it matters the most, he still will stay aggressive. That seal screen provided by Rondy Brondial, opening up the driving lane for CJ. CJ asking for the screen from Brondial. He provides. Perez still with it. All of a sudden pulls the trigger and converts.
Well, I thought he was just holding on to that leather for long.
And this is just one-on-one brilliance from CJ after missing his first 3 attempts from downtown. Now he cannot be stopped.
You know, as if
Fajardo to CJ. They're looking for the dagger. Perez, jackknife, layup is gone.
he was given the open lane in his strong side.
Of course, aided by the presence of the 4-point shot.
Well, you know, Japet Aguilar has a decision to make. Does he make the first one?
To get more playing time, his ask is to think of the team, not just themselves. Gentlemen.
Thank you for that report, Ms. Bel Gregorio.
Sorry, that got me out of my seat right there.
But before that, it was a shot. 3-point bomb.
Scotty Thompson, what's important for him after this ball game is a win. What a penetration and a finish coming from CJ Perez over the outside charms.
Keep Barangay Nebra at bay. What a drive by CJ.
Perez, one-on-one against Malonzo. Attacks towards the left and finishes strong. Instant impact from CJ.
Smart play coming from Teng. Quarter scoring as we see the previous play. And they're the clear route. And that's a strong side of CJ Perez. No rim protector right there against CJ.
You've got to make sure that you'll be able to get that leather earlier than Rod.
Again, he had a 20 rebound game, more than 20 rebounds in a game this season. But CJ Perez again drives inside and he gets the end one.
And look at this one more time. He felt, yes, there was a speed mismatch. I'll put this...
Work out for CJ. One more try. This time it's good for 2.
He's so scrappy. You know, CJ Perez is the one who engineered this big uproar here.
Fajardo against 2 defenders. Trollano with it. Johnson. CJ on the drive. The jackknife finish. Connects once again.
Here's Calvin Oftana. He's been a silencer, but what a block as Galen Johnson goes on the break. He takes a triple, and he makes it! Rain or Shine has the lead from defense to offense, and Galen Johnson, Galen with the basket, 91 to 90.
2 steals, and this third one was a block. And they all led to transition baskets. This time it was a transition 3-point shot from Johnson. He's got 3 3-point shots in this quarter.
We've got a ball game, 1-point game. Donacisio now to Jordan Carrito. Size advantage over Jordan Heading, trying to find Caden Chongson. It eventually gets to him, and he eventually gets the 3.
Everything going well, simply.
As we take a look at Galen Chongson's 3 ball, that makes it a 20-point ball game in favor of the Rain or Shine Alaska Panthers. This third quarter has been a dream for Rain or Shine. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Barilla is in for the first time. So Coach Chot going real deep into his lineup before he sends Calvin Oftana back in. Another 3 from Chongson.
Nice looking floater, and then this one with Vadilla in front of him. I really haven't seen him take a 3-pointer that was defended well.
Johnson will try to bring it closer. He gets Aram there on an island and delivers. He really banged with
You're right.
the best of them.
He can defend the post. Look at this move got by Johnson. First, that floater.
That's going to be a 4.
Again, TNT will be very deliberate with their offense.
16 second chance points for the Tropa 5G. Wow.
By TNT.
Here's that step back once again by Jordan Heading.
This time it's a 3-pointer.
Wow. Heading against Chongson. Step back, that's for 4, and he drills it.
Even harder, as you can see here in the
right there.
replay. There you go.
Wow.
This year. He'll kick it out though.
Oh, my. He left Malonzo. Ooh. That's a serious move there by Heading.
And an exceptional finish there against 3 defenders.
Yeah, Escudero joins us on the sidelines. Coach, let's take a look at what happened in that first half, because again, no team really getting the advantage, but then at the same time, no team really reasserting themselves. Jordan Heading with the first basket here of the third quarter. Adrian Nokum, as we take a look at this, the basket from Jordan Heading, who played 5 minutes.
Heading. Pull up 3 on the way. Puts it in.
You can't go under on Jordan Heading.
Here's that pull up. His foot was on the line.
Oh, okay.
He was going for 4 once again. He had a 4-point shot earlier.
Yes.
Seesaw affair here.
Second offensive rebound for Heading. And its second basket. Well, Rain or Shine has been taking a lot of challenged 3-point shots in this quarter. Or jump shots.
Heading gets away from the defense and scores. Steal that one. First possession here for the Tropang 5G.
I mean, Nokum with his speed got by his defender, but turned the ball over and then
He might look at the coach and say, I'm free. Well, you're free for a reason. 3-point shot.
It's been a bit quiet after that good run in that first quarter, early on in the first quarter rather. But here he is right now making some noise.
And he called for that clear out for him, so he has a lot of space to operate.
Free throws here for Santi. Let's take a look at this again, Coach. RR Pogoy, the reason why he's so dangerous on the offensive end is because he can score inside.
His personal best here in the semis of 14 points scored in Game 5.
Pocket pass, Aguilar bobbled it. And now white shirts on the run. CJ is gone. He was right there. They were at the cusp of drawing closer. But then all of a sudden, a mass.
Jordan gets away and scores again.
Because remember, they got off to a 0-3 start in this conference. And they were able to recover. He can still shoot the ball.
They look inside. Chongson hits again.
And that's a play that Coach.
Let's take a look at the highlights of Kailan Chongson.
That drive against Gabe Norwood.
Oftana looking for a 3-ball and he gets it to fall. Carito. And then Calvin Oftana hitting a 3-ball right at the face.
Confident now with this new team.
Galen Johnson gets a triple desperately here for Rain or Shine. 11-point ball game. Still a lot of time in this one. 7:45 left here to play. Hill, Coach, and getting that off the glass. And what about this finish from Galen Johnson? The big triple for the Rain or Shine and Lasto Painters. Calvin Oftana giving it to RR Pogoy. This offense has been fueled purely by Roger Ray Pogoy. Of winning this contest, Coach.
Also, they need to control the pace. Rain or Shine loves to run. So it's something that they have to.
CJ pulls the trigger and he jolts it from downtown. Now the biggest lead of the ball game, a sweet 16-point lead for the Beermen.
because what he wants is like a drive and kick, and he's getting his teammates open. So that in itself is how effective Scotty Thompson is, not just because he is not scoring in this game.
Tana now at the wing, gives it back to Heading. Pick here from Kelly Williams. Switching defense here. Porter right in front of Heading, but it doesn't matter because Jordan Heading is feeling it.
Oh, yes.
Rainer Shine only let as much as 5. But your Rainer Shine, you can't let TNT get too far. Obundin doing his best to contain Kalen Johnson, but Kalen Johnson would not be denied. Coach Yang Yao wants a team to try and take the ball inside. So far, Coach, they have attempted more 3-pointers than 2-pointers until that shot. Getting it done in transition, scoring well, and Kalen Johnson reintroducing himself to the TNT Tropang 5G rather.
Rainer Shine will not change their game. You know, they would continue to attack the defense no matter what. Whether they're struggling, whether they're going to miss their 3-pointers, they're going to continue pushing that ball.
TNT off and running. Heading will stop, pop, and score.
It's championship basketball for TNT. And then when you are bigger, you don't have to be faster. And that's what Jordan Heading did. He just shot.
Calvin Oftana, who wisely takes his time, Coach.
That's the correct thing to do. Make use of the time.
And he scores on the other end as well. 9-point game. Final Painters. Just take a look at that again. First of all, it was a great offensive rebound for TNT Tropang 5G. And Calvin Oftana, we have to give him credit because he has the bench and they have smaller guys on the bigger ones. Heading. Goes at it by himself. What a play there. Coming from Jordan Heading. Just a heady play.
The next foul will send the Rain or Shine to the line.
Well, that was a great read a while ago. They are limited in terms of assists as well. Talking about Rain or Shine, who have been one of the better teams at actually moving the ball around, Coach. So very disruptive itong TNT. As Kalen Johnson, oh my goodness! That's his second 3-ball of the quarter. Take a look at this again, Coach. Kalen Johnson that time faking the handoff and going up with a 3 instead. Here. The question is now, can Rain or Shine make a stop? 12-point advantage for TNT. Jordan Heading, little bump scores off the glass.
Heading is starting to get more
shot. As we take a look at the last sequence from Jordan Heading, the little bump going strong downhill, Coach, and getting that off the glass. And what about this finish from Kalen? Just have no rhythm whatsoever.
Well, I will give credit to the defense of TNT. They're playing a top defense. Although that was a great play with Kelly Williams posting up deep under the basket. He's got great advantage there. And this was the earlier shot.
Here is Heading. Getting past Ildefonso. Kicks it out to Oftana instead. Gets the triple. Traded 2 for a 3 and the gamble paid off.
Vosotros was right there in the path of Poy Eram as we take a look at this kick out pass to Oftana and the 3-point shot.
This 3-point shot is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool.
Abariento still struggling from the 3-point range in this series as Rosales picks up the rebound. He gives it up. CJ, the layup, will get the bounce. Tenorio, that one-hander too strong. And now CJ will go on the attack. Perez, skies, layup, on. Better now than any time. That is the story for Stephen Holt. Now CJ, one-on-one against Malonzo. Perez with a sweet finger roll, retakes the lead for the Beermen. SMB looking for some more separation, only a 2-point lead. CJ won't be denied.
Finds Aram in the corner. That's no good, but he almost gets his own miss. Here's Jonathan Clarito, 2 black shirts in front of him. They go to Kalen Johnson, who pulls up for 3, and he gets it to fall. Take a look at this first, with Kalen Johnson getting that bit in rhythm, bit in flow, stepping into the 3-pointer. Jordan Heading, now to Calvin Oftana. Big pick from Poy Eram as Porter trying to stay with Oftana. And you know what?
Is he hurt?
Calvin Oftana had low-key some of the best floaters in this series, especially for Rain or Shine. Heading pulls up for 3, gets that to go straight away. We all know that he has the pedigree to come up with solutions here in this series. As Calvin Oftana left wide open and gets a 3-ball. Heading. He's
got Datu on him. Heading.
Again.
Lob bomb, drills another one. Take a look at this once again. Heading, dancing with Datu. Datu giving a little bit too much space.
Yep. I mean, he was more afraid of the penetration of Heading.
A lot of rebounds, offensive rebounds by San Miguel. Like you said, by the end of this quarter, they might have 10.
CJ all the way.
Makes it look so easy.
Trying to use the speed.
Oh.
Sent back by Junmar. And now SMB's on the run. CJ with a jelly.
Junmar.
A must-scoring situation here for Rain or Shine, and they do score.
Embrace a role like that. Like when you're the star player of another team like Intera, and then you welcome it because you're about winning.
Great call coming from CJ as Junmar locates him perfectly. Third quarter in game 7. Oliano in the ball game. There's a switch once again. CJ drives a second defender. Not a problem for Perez as he hits the layup.
Got a mismatch in the post. That's the result.
Heading, bang! This Philippine Cup and keep the Grand Slam hopes alive.
And this is amazing.
Chongson delivers. That's a nice matchup against Clarito. And he scores. Steal there. And Oftana.
You see that so often in the pro game now where players are waiting for that outlet pass, and he's one of their leading guys on the team.
Kopuntin scores, ties things up at 13. And Johnson continues to deliver the points. Peruela will put up a jumper and come up short. Asisio tracks it down. Clarito. Johnson puts up a 3. Bang!
I mean, if he's going to hit those threes like that, he's going to be...
Of course, Calvin Oftana, such a big factor. We talked about his consistency. He still could get the numbers up, Coach. And he will do that just now.
Players at halftime that you need to attack the defense.
Start and might put the game beyond rain or shine. As Boy Eram finds RR Pogoy, and RR Pogoy makes up free throws here. Let's take a look at that again. Little give and go with Boy Eram and RR Pogoy. Just doing enough to get a bit of space against Santi Santillan.
Yep, but with the free throw of Caracol, you cannot count out.
And the lead is down to 7. CJ asking for a ball screen. They switch. Rosario on him now. Step to the side. 3-point shot. Boy, that's just pure talent for CJ.
Taking advantage of Junmar was something that they were able to do, but they will be monitoring him as he's starting to cramp up. Patience was also preached over at their side, especially amidst the surprises in Ginebra.
Even better. Let's see if that is the case here today, upping his point totals as the conference goes on, and that is a big basket from RR. Only 30% shooting in that last game, and you gotta say that that is an aberration. But Caden Johnson is also getting going here.
Why they're the number 2 offensive team in the league is because they're also one of the best outside shooting teams, especially point guard. And in game 1, they shot miserably.
Another triple here, as we have to update that number to 3 of 6, considering 50% from beyond the arc. And of course, na medyo limitado siya sa game number 1. Here's Calvin Oftana. Again, size advantage over Andre Caracol, and he just shoots over him. Teed that up, had all the time in the world, but Adrian Nocom unable to get that to go. So the 3-point shots not falling here for the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters coach. And Jordan Heading showing, this is how you do it. 3-ball for TNT, 54 early on in the third quarter, but this is a gut punch, Coach.
This was a fast break 3-point shot from Heading.
Here's Asisio looking for space. Kalen Chongson puts up a 3 and converts. Simon Enciso in the ball game for the first time for Coach Chot. Nice stop and pop move there.
semifinals game to win over the TNT Tropang 5G. But they need to hold them off here. Calvin Oftana, pull back jumper is good. 1-point ball game yet again. But Jordan Heading, through all the pressure, gives the lead back to TNT.
Excellent timeout for Coach Chot Reyes with that move. But earlier, Calvin Oftana also starting to take charge here.
Oh, and there he is again. Calvin Oftana with the 3-ball, 12 points here in this quarter alone.
The fake handoff, Ross could not finish. Dunbar, short. Good swipe from Stephen Hall. The ball is loose. Recovered by SMB. CJ Figueroa, yes! Barangay Ginebra all series long. That mid-range look for Japet will always be there. A step through. Tremendous make from CJ.
Giving it back to Kobuntin. Calvin Oftana trying to go downhill. Good stop there from Mike Malonzo. Jordan Heading gives it back to Calvin. Oftana trades a triple.
6.3 boards, 6.2 assists, 1.4 steals, and just his impact as far as leadership.
Now to Brian Heruela. Again, coming off a great game, defensively especially, in game number 4. Calvin Oftana shooting over Porter.
TNT scored 39 points in the third quarter as opposed to 22 for Rain or Shine.
Transition baskets by TNT in this game.
And now they have the lead once again. Clarito. Chongson from the corner drills it.
Well, you look at Antonis, it's a great start for him. Obviously, he was the best player in game number 3, that game that so far Rain or Shine has only won. You want him to be able to try and get back that confidence.
Both teams starting to score here in the third.
Karakot to the corner. Chongson 4-3. Oh, it's raining threes. Oh, yeah. Kelly Williams went down with an injury today. Oftana went down but came back. Still no RR Pogoy for Coach Chot Reyes, but Jordan Heading, that is a statement about the defense of the TNT Tropang 5G.
They're going to hold Rain or Shine to at least 80 points.
Jordan Heading.
Fajardo against 2 defenders. Trollano with it. Jongson. CJ on the drive. The jackknife finish. Connects once again for Coach Tim Cone. And CJ Perez just completely locked up Maverick Ahanmisi. Another fast break drive. Levis guard, a high looper.
Now with Kelly. Oftana. Dancing into the lane. Oftana tries to shake free of the defense and put it in off the glass. Now, of course, we all know the injury woes of TNT as Jordan Heading goes straight to the cup for 2.
During the quarterfinals.
Well, he did. He had to sit out due to injury for quite some time. As we turn it over to Bea for this one.
Miss from Troy Rosario. And now SMB looking for the lead. Oh, the defense did not commit to CJ Perez. Abarientos was right there. Ball screen action once again. Another pocket pass. The extra pass down low. Great recovery though on defense for Marcio Lassiter. CJ in between the defense and he sends it home. CJ versus Malonzo this time. The quick crossover and the kill. Layup, a beauty for CJ Perez.
Up against Malonzo. Heading inside, gets away for 2.
He really provides for a lot of 3-pointers for TNT. But what we can see, Rain or Shine really closing out nicely and collapsing on guys who are attacking the basket for...
Lead is now at 16.
And this is a major run by Rain or Shine once again.
Johnson. Likes his match against Eram and scores over JP of the third period. Off the switch, Santillan.
Wow.
There's another one.
Shots by Calvin Oftana. This was defended so well by Santillan. The challenge is there, but just better offense.
Cross court to Ross. Thought about the 3. Drive by CJ. CJ slithers his way through.
Well, you like the decision.
It's easy. When you're a big guy like him, it's easy to dunk.
He says, okay, I gotta really polish up my finishing. Johnson hits a 3!
Answered by Kalen Johnson. This is his 3rd triple of the match.
Goes to CJ. Perez against Scotty. Screen rejected by CJ. He takes the three and he cans it.
Shot. That was a 10-footer. Those are the kind of shots that he actually takes.
CJ against Maya, shoots a three. CJ Perez gets the friendly roll.
I think he has a strength advantage over anybody.
I think so.
In this league.
As they say, pound for pound, I don't think anybody's stronger than him. Up to Jordan. Looking for Oftana. Getting to his spot and lays it through.
6 points in the game. Jumar far out. Now to Brundial. He's being baited to take that triple. CJ attacks instead. Goes to the left hand. What a finish from CJ.
The easiest has been CJ attacking.
As we said.
Good steal.
And Heading's gonna cap this one off with a layup. Sticking with it. Talk about two welcome additions. Nice block there. Chongson will put up a three and hit.
Trying to shut him off from behind. Chongson is not afraid to take these shots and make them.
Here's Clarito, gets away from his defender, finds Chongson. Chongson will bring it closer, his floater.
He's done a good job of controlling the paint. We'll see how Rain or Shine handles their post defense throughout the game.
There's a steal, Heading all the way home. Mumuya tries to look inside and scoring.
If it was going in or not, the counter three, no good for Jericho. Look at that, another rebound for Brundial. CJ, layup is gone.
The value of an offensive rebound.
Then 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fajardo wasting away precious seconds of the clock. Another bucket from CJ Perez as he has taken over. Jumar already wanting to get position inside. Rosario with the early work. CJ finally hits one from downtown. CJ Perez battling for the San Miguel Beermen, leading them with 14 points in the game. Jamie with a switch. The pass inside, tapped by CJ. Forward pass to Marcio. Lassiter goes middle to CJ. Another attempt from deep. Finally it falls. Pioneer, Elasto tibay defense at Taginit o Tagulan.
Oh, splitting the double. He goes strong and it's a rebound for Johnson. The cleanup job is there and drawn it up perfectly. The double going strong at Boy Era. Boy doing his job, deterring that at the rim. But Galen Johnson with the follow, with the trailer. Exactly. In the quarterfinals against the NLEX Road Warriors.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I heard that his ankle is swollen after that game.
Simon Enciso, by the way, just chucked up what I would call a heat check, coach. And here is Galen Chongson, who's having a good start here for Rain or Shine. Again, if you're Rain or Shine, you're going to be holding.
Good enough start for Barangay Ginebra while the Beermen are still looking for their first bucket. CJ, downhill drive, unstoppable. To the other side we go. Oh, good handoff play. And CJ will connect again. CJ back in the ball game. Wami versus RJ. Diongson creates space with a bump, comes up short. Offensive rebound for Perez. Quick bucket inside. Marcio goes inside to Junmar. Great cut. CJ with an easy bucket.
Mamu against BGR. Chongson, there's a big mismatch. Chongson can just shoot over the smaller Almon Vosotros. Calvin attacking the defense there of Caraco. Turnaround jumpers, money.
Yeah, I remember there. I read an article about him that he was about to retire.
Yeah. Chongson drills that triple.
Because they have the license to shoot.
Everybody does. Heading will get it back and put it through. He's got 4 points as well.
In the first half. Good hands from Stephen Holt, but CJ recovers and hits the jumper. In the first minute of the fourth quarter. Rosales to CJ on the cut. The finger roll is sweet.
Great pass coming from Chris Rosales. The timing.
65, rain or shine, 60 TNT. Heading steps into this one. Cross-court pass, Chongson inside. Boy, just staying with it.
And that's great movement coming from Rain or Shine.
Ruela trying to quicken up the pace. Here's Oftana. That's too easy.
To coach Tim Cohn, you know, he's healthy, and that's what you get from Maverick and Missy.
Junmar kicks it out. Open three. CJ gone. Abraham Alonso asking for it. Goes to the quick spin. Jamie bodied up. Kicks it out. His pass is stolen by Tiongson. Marcio with a pass. CJ with a finish. And he took it all the way to the other side. Yep, meaning that he was able to beat multiple Barangay Ginebra players down court to come away with a layup.
And again, forcing turnover, same storyline.
For Clarito to make that pass, and he finally turned the ball over. Calvin Oftana takes it strong inside. And Calvin Oftana, after a subpar game number 1, is starting to shine here in the second. Pogoy trying to find Boy. Nothing there. Almost a turnover. Calvin Oftana against Karakut again. He shoots over him, and he gets it one more time. That's a triple for Calvin Oftana.
If Scotty is not feeling 100%. Oh, what a layup coming from CJ Perez. That is just pure talent.
You look at the game number 4, you know, Jordan Heading, Calvin Oftana, and Glenn Kubuntin combining and lifting TNT to 3 wins. You gotta love what they've done.
14 points in the third quarter, including a booming 4-pointer.
And that's the thing, Paul. You know, if you look at all the games this series, it's been the third quarter that's been the pivotal quarter.
While quietly managing a left ankle sprain that he has been dealing with since game number 2. Now, despite the injury, Kalen says that his approach hasn't changed. He is just letting his game come to him. Well known for his rebounding athleticism since he was
looking to build on this 4-point lead. They will allow CJ to create. Slip on the screen by Mo. CJ on the left side, unstoppable.
Rebound in the hands of Heruela. Oftana, Calvin, all the way to the basket, puts it in.
Back-to-back baskets here.
Moments, download the Pilipinas Live app and update to the latest version to access Pilipinas Live Shorts for free. And look at the defense there by Brian Heruela. Sends it over to Oftana, goes all the way to the cup for 2. Here's that move, or that defensive stop there by Brian Heruela. This T-by defensive stop of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Elastoseal. Pioneer Elastoseal T-by defense sa taga-init o taga-ulan. Elastoseal mo yan.